Hello everyone, welcome back to ecigadvanced.com. My name is Cody and today I'm going to be talking about a new juice company that has just recently came out. You've probably heard about it. It is namberjuice.com. Namberjuice.com is ran by our community's own Grim Green and the Vape Babe. So this is their juice line. They're not actually doing it themselves. They're having a lab do it for them, which is the most safest way really to do it. Plus with the impending doom of the FDA regulations coming along, it's a nice step to take that will have some juice companies that are following laboratory procedures. So let's dive right into it, guys. I do have 10 juices here to review. Let's make sure I have 10. Oh, 9 juices. I can talk about 10. There's one that I don't have with me that I am going to talk about though. So let's dive right into price. For 15 ml bottles, it is $10. That's about 66 cents a milliliter. Not a horrible price, but it's starting to get pretty high end around that range. Their PG-VG ratio is a 50-50 blend, and you cannot customize it. So that's just what they make all their juices at. They also offer nicotine strengths from 0 to 24 in the regular increments, so 0, 6, 12, 18, and 24. And they also pride themselves on using top shelf, high quality, and unique liquid flavors to be used in electronic cigarettes. All of their products are made in the USA in a top-of-the-line manufacturing facility in a sterile lab environment. So kudos to you guys for going that direction. It's definitely going to be needing to go that direction in our community, so I think you guys will be all right. So let's go ahead and dive right on into like flavors and tasting everything. I'll list everything I have. If there's a certain juice you want to see, obviously you can click, over here. Really, it's going to be right there. We'll have our table of contents because this video is probably going to run long with about 10 juices. So I have Monterey Beach Blend, Mistress, Caramelized Bananas, Strawberry Circus, Atlanta Peach Leaf, Nostalgia, Rad and Plenty, Melanie, and Carrie's Pecan Pie. Those are the 9 I will be tasting, and I will be commenting on Hippy Blend towards the end. So here we go. To get started, I will be tasting these juices in an Empire Mods low resistance 1.5 ohm atomizer on my Pro Vary V1 at about 4 volts. So, getting started, let's go ahead and try. This one is Melanie. Now, Melanie is described on their site as, Melanie reached its spelling from an inside joke between Nick and Amber about a melon-flavored lip balm. When their lips are feeling chapped, one will say to the other, "Where's Melanie?" Of course, they decided it would only be appropriate to pay tribute to the inside joke by creating an e-liquid flavor in its honor. This e-liquid is a stellar blend of sweet, ripe melons. Melanie is a perfect warm weather vape and a buyer's favorite. Well, here in Kentucky, it's been snowing the past couple days, but that won't hinder when I think about it. Let's go ahead and do a smell test. It smells like a nice melon, solid melon flavor. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from it. I think there's a couple melons in there, but overall it smells like a really nice melon flavor. Nothing really too dominant. This is a 12 milligram sample, or 12 milligrams. Let's go ahead and drip and try. Again, this is Melanie from namberjuice.com. Man, that's a good juice. All right, so let's go ahead and start talking about it. The vapor production's great. The throat hit's really, really good for a 12 milligram. It's definitely a good little thump there. It's probably due to the high grade of nicotine that they're using. The flavor I'm getting from this is kind of a multiple melon flavor. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what is in there, but I'm tasting possibly like a cantaloupe and a honeydew and you know, just those types of melons like that. Not necessarily like a watermelon, but more along the lines of cantaloupe and honeydew. It's a really, really nice flavor. It does definitely kind of give you the impression that that flavor would be in a chapstick kind of flavor. But yeah, it's definitely really good flavor. So let me get my atomizer cleaned out. When I come back, we'll move on to the next juice. Next up, we have Nostalgia. What they say about Nostalgia on their site is Nick and Amber travel to Las Vegas to vacation at least once or twice a year. One of their favorite stops along the way is a place called Eddie's World. When Namber Juice was in the beginning stages, they saw candy cigarettes for sale at Eddie's World and became incredibly nostalgic. At that point, they knew that they had to try and recreate the candy cigarette flavor in an e-liquid. Well, this is it. Spot on. You can almost feel the chalky texture in your mouth. A soft and sweet Necco wafer type vape. Complex and nostalgic. Please note that this juice is not suited for all tanks. So, this is supposed to have that candy cigarette type flavor. You're supposed to be able to taste the chalk in it. Let's do the smell test first. It definitely smells like a Necco wafer type, like that. If you open a pack of the candy cigarettes and you just smell the package, it kind of has that chalky, minty kind of smell to it. Let's drip it, see what it tastes like. Again, this is going to be a 12 milligram juice. And here we go. All right, so this juice is definitely, it's a lighter juice. I'm not really getting a blast of flavor like I had with the Melanie. It's a little bit less flavorful than the Melanie. It definitely has that chalky feel to it in your mouth. It's almost like the aftertaste you have after chomping on one of those candy cigarettes for a little while. Definitely, it's not necessarily a mint, but there is a refreshing type of flavor in there. Maybe a wintergreen or a spearmint that's very, 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 very light. By no means is it like a menthol, but it's got some aspect to it. It may be the chalkiness. Somehow they're getting that chalkiness. But for some reason, I associate that with like a mint. So, definitely a really good flavor. It probably has, I don't know what that is, maybe a vanilla? Is that maybe a vanilla? It's really hard to nail. I could never nail that flavor whenever I was a kid, you know, trying the little candy cigarettes, and I just had no idea what it was. But they definitely hit that spot on. I would like to see it possibly a little bit more flavorful for me. But for people out there who want something like an all-day vape and want to try something different, try out Nostalgia. It's a pretty good juice, guys. So let me get the atomizer cleaned out. We're going to move on to the next one. All right, guys, next up we have Atlanta Peach Leaf. What they say about Atlanta Peach Leaf is it is a new and improved sweet peach tobacco that has a delicate and smooth tobacco flavor underneath a bright, juicy, ripe peach. Not too sweet, not too much tobacco, just a very well-balanced flavor. Named Atlanta Peach Leaf because Amber spent 2 years living in Atlanta after college. If you've ever visited the city, you will know that all the roads are named Peach something. It can be very confusing to drive there. But if you take along some Atlanta Peach Leaf to vape, you're sure to stay relaxed, calm, and collected. So let's do the smell test on this, see what I'm getting. It's exactly what they say. It is a nice, ripe smelling peach, a really nice natural peach smell with a little hint of tobacco underneath. It's not any kind of weird tobacco smell. It's just like a really nice, clean tobacco. Yeah. This is a juice that I did purchase from them, and it is an 18 milligram. Let's try it out. Again, this is the Atlanta Peach Leaf from Namber Juice. First hit, I guess where I've been having vaping these different non-tobacco juices, but bam, I'm getting the tobacco. It's not a hard tobacco. It's not a weird earthy tobacco. It's a really nice, smooth tobacco. You know it's there. Let's keep going. Needs a little bit more. Let's do that. All right. So what I'm getting from Atlanta Peach Leaf, like I stated before, I'm getting that tobacco taste, but it's not too much. It's a really nice, well-balanced and well-mixed juice that you're getting this really nice, sweet, ripe peach, but you're also getting this hint of tobacco on the back of your tongue. For the tobacco enthusiast out there, I would definitely recommend it. It doesn't use like whole tobacco alkaloids or anything, so it's not going to be along those lines, but for a really nice hybrid, fruit tobacco, it's awesome. It was one that I picked up, and I'm really glad I did. I had to kind of stop vaping it because it was that good. It actually turned into my all-day vape. So definitely recommend this for people who are looking for like a fruit tobacco. Awesome, awesome flavor, well-balanced peach with tobacco. So let me get the atomizer cleaned, and we will be moving on to the next one, guys. Next up, we have Monterey Beach Blend. What they say about Monterey Beach Blend is one of Nick and Amber's favorite locations for a romantic weekend getaway is Monterey, California. This juice was created to remind them of those cool nights and crashing waves on the Monterey Beach shoreline, sipping tropical cocktails. You will taste sweet hints of citrus and lime, along with a rich pineapple and other tropical flavors. So, let's do the smell test on this one. I don't know if you can tell, but the bottle on this one is like a smoke-colored bottle, while the other ones are a clear bottle. I've noticed a few of their juices do come in these smoke bottles, and I'm not really sure why. But, I just figured I'd comment on it. This one is a 12 milligram juice. Very, very fruity smelling. Very tropical. If you've ever had those tropical Skittles and you just toss a 5 or 6 in your mouth and you just chomp on them, that's what this smells like, what that tastes like. Just a jumble of tropical flavors. I'm smelling like a banana, a pineapple, some citrusy stuff. It almost has like this hint of bubble gum in the smell. So let's see if we're getting that whenever we vape it. Again, this is Monterey Beach Blend by Namber Juice. Here we go. Definitely tasting like a banana and a pineapple in there. The banana may be a little lighter. It's just the pineapple is kind of carrying the flavor a little bit more with it. Maybe they help each other out in some sort of, dominance of flavor. But I'm definitely getting a pineapple and a banana. A little bit of lime in there, maybe. maybe a melon. I'm not really sure. It's a really nice mixed juice. It doesn't feel like there's any certain flavors fighting for the dominance. I'm definitely getting that pineapple-y banana flavor as the dominant kind of combination. The lime mixes in there really well. Definitely a good juice. This was one that I couldn't put down either when I first got it, and I am a person who does not like banana flavors at all. Definitely a really good juice. I like the pineapple aspect of it. I love pineapple vapes or heavy pineapple juices. Thumbs up by me, guys. If you're looking for something tropical or something similar to the taste you get whenever you throw a handful of tropical Skittles in your mouth, definitely try out the Monterey Beach Blend by Namber Juice, guys. Let me get the atomizer cleaned out. We're going to move on to the next one. Next up, we have Caramelized Bananas. Caramelized Bananas. This is what they say about it on their site. It is a caramel candy mixed with a delicious banana flavor. Sweet and smooth. This juice could easily substitute as a tobacco-type flavor. A great choice for your all-day vape. This flavor was inspired by the very first DIY attempt Amber made in 2010. She sent her crisp caramelized banana flavor to Nick via snail mail and in the early stages of the relationship. So of course they honored that memory by creating a flavor similar to the similar for Namber juice. Sorry about the reading there. The smell is definitely a caramel banana. Strong caramel and kind of a background of banana. This juice is a 12 milligram. Let's try it out. And again, this was Caramelized Bananas from Namber Juice. All right, so the flavor of this juice is definitely a caramelly banana. I'm getting a stronger caramel than I am banana, which I actually prefer. Banana is not my favorite fruit, so I like that aspect. It doesn't have the sickly sweet taste of like a lot of the bakeries out there, but it does definitely taste sweet. The caramel is a really natural tasting caramel, which is really odd. It tastes like you pulled some caramel off that you just made or something and tried it. It's definitely really good. The banana flavor is a little bit muted, which isn't bad, but it's definitely there. Really strong caramel, lighter banana flavor, really good vape. The throat hit on all these juices, all the juices that I've tried so far is a really great throat hit, nice and solid. The 18 milligram definitely felt like an 18 milligram, which was the Atlanta peach leaf, but all the 12 milligrams are nothing to cock your head over. It's definitely a great juice, high quality stuff, guys. So that was the Caramelized Bananas. Let me get the atomizer cleaned out. We're going to move on to the next one. On to the next one, guys. The next one up is going to be Mistress. What they say about Mistress on their site is it is the perfect chocolate peppermint vape. Nick explains the naming of this juice by saying, if peanut butter was chocolate's longtime romance, then peppermint would certainly be its mistress. This is, without a doubt, one of the best peppermint patty flavors on the market. The chocolate is rich, sweet, and most importantly, realistic, while the peppermint is refreshing and crisp. This juice has been very popular at the national meets like Vape Bash and VaporCon. I have tried this juice in the past. I've never bought a bottle, but let's go ahead and do the smell. That's dead on a peppermint patty. Or if you've ever had a peppermint mocha from Starbucks, that's what I associate it with because I worked there forever. It smells dead on like a peppermint mocha without the coffee. Yeah, so let's drip it and try it out, guys. Again, this is Mistress by Namber Juice. Wow. Throat hit's pretty good on that one. Vapor's great. The flavor is very good. I'm not a huge chocolate peppermint person. Like, I like peppermint patties, or every now and then, or in the winter or something. But this juice is really good. It reminds me a lot of peppermint mochas from Starbucks in the winter. You're getting a nice semi-sweet chocolate. It's not crazy sweet, but it's realistic. It tastes like a chocolate. And you're getting a really nice, not overbearing, and it's not too little. It's the right amount of peppermint. It's perfect. If you want a chocolate peppermint, or a peppermint patty, or a a peppermint mocha style vape, this is it, guys. You don't need to look any further. Mistress by Namber Juice is dead on chocolate and peppermint awesomeness. So, with that being said, I'm going to get this cleaned out and move on to the next juice. All right, guys, next up we have Carrie's Pecan Pie. What they say about this juice is, anyone that knows Amber knows that she has a love for her mother like no one else. Every time she travels home to Virginia, she requests that Carrie, her mom, make her a pecan pie. I'm pretty sure that Carrie Johnson makes the world's greatest pecan pie you will ever taste. And this juice was created to give Amber a sense of warm comfort. In this e-liquid, you will taste a sweet pecan pie flavor that is just like Amber's mom makes. Excuse me, guys. It's a nutty brown sugar and vanilla delight. So, let's give this one a smell. It smells exactly like a pecan pie. It's not a really strong flavor or smell, it's not super strong, but it's a nice light. I'm getting a little bit of nuttiness in there. Definitely getting like a sugary vanilla cake pie type smell to it. So, let's go ahead and do some dripping with this. This also is a 12 milligram. So, here we go with Carrie's Pecan Pie by Namber Juice. Okay. I'm not a huge pecan pie person, and here in Kentucky we actually call them derby pies a lot of the time for the Kentucky Derby. Really, really, really good. This is almost dead on a pecan pie. I can taste the nuttiness, especially in the nose exhale. I'm definitely getting a really sweet, like filling taste of like sugar and vanilla, and I can taste the crust. I can taste a slight maybe graham crackery pie crust thing going on in there. Super good. Let me see what else I'm getting. Honestly, that's it. Straightforward, really good, nice and sweet bakery without being overly sweet. That's a problem I feel a lot of bakeries have, is they're way too sweet. They're trying to get it to be too bakery or something along those lines. But this juice has just the right amount of sweetness. Definitely can get a nutty taste in there, but it also has this awesome pie crust. You're tasting absolutely everything. It's like taking a bite of a pecan pie. So, with that being said, I'm going to get this cleaned out, and we're going to move on to the last few juices, guys. All right, guys, next up we have Strawberry Circus. Now, I did purchase this at VaporCon, and this is the old style labels. I'm sure if you go back to the beginning where I'm talking about Namber Juice, you can see the product footage and how they've changed their labels. The new labels are very, very concise about their company. They do, it's a really good design, but it also has a lot code on it and the born on date. On this juice here, it's a little bit more comic-y looking. The nicotine percentage is a little different, and they don't have a lot date, but that's okay. It's well steeped, I can tell you that. Let's go ahead and do the smell test. It smells exactly like strawberry marshmallows. That's the picture on their site. That's what I associate with it. It smells exactly like strawberry marshmallows. So, what they say about their juice, apparently they have a new and improved flavor. I don't know if this is the new and improved flavor. Probably not, because since I have bought this, I believe they have switched to the lab in Michigan. But that's okay. I'll go ahead and read what this flavor is about. This strawberry flavor is for those with a sweet tooth. This strawberry is very much a candy strawberry flavor that has a taste that can't be matched. If you know Nick and Amber, you know they both have a love for the circus. If asked, Amber would run away with the circus and probably never return. There is just something so magical about the bright lights, elephants, and performers that they had to name a juice after it. In 2011, Nick took Amber to see Big Apple Circus in New York City for her birthday, and they are even having a vintage circus theme wedding in October 2013. So, oh yeah, congrats to Nick and Amber on your all's engagement. You guys are a great couple, so it was only a matter of time, really. The juice itself, I mean, I talked about it. Strawberry marshmallows. Kind of has that pillowy smell to it, like a marshmallow can give off. There we go. Thought I put way too much in there, but it's soaking in. This, again, is Strawberry Circus by Namber Juice. Here we go. Wow. Again, this is a 12 milligram. I don't feel like I'm getting as strong as a throat hit on this one as the other juices with the newer labeling, but the flavor's still really good. It's a nice candy strawberry. It's not natural tasting. It's not like you took a bite of a fresh strawberry, but it's like those little strawberry candies you get around Easter or Halloween or anytime, or maybe your grandma's, thing beside her couch, or a little candy dish. It's like that, it's that strawberry candy flavor with like it's a really good marshmallow. I don't know how he gets that, because all the marshmallows I've tried tend to taste just like a sweetener. This one has that marshmallowy kind of taste. Definitely really good. It's like eating one of those candies and just shoving some marshmallows in your mouth. I really liked it. I kind of got burnt out on it pretty quick, but I've kept it around just because every now and then I just want a strawberry flavor to drip that's really good. So if you like strawberries and you're looking for a sweet strawberry with kind of a candy taste to it, check out Strawberry Circus. It's definitely good, guys. We get the atomizer cleaned out. We're going to move on to the last juice. And for the last juice, but certainly not least, we have Rad and Plenty. What Namber says about Rad and Plenty. You know those little pink and white candies? It's kind of like those, but only way more rad. This e-liquid has hints of deep black licorice flavor that dances with a fruity, almost tropical top notes. Some say it even reminds them of Jaeger bombs, the popular energy-boosting bar shot. Whether you're after candy or the adult beverage flavor, this is one of our favorites and all-time top sellers at large vape meets. So, let's do the smell test on this one. This one also is in one of the smoke-colored bottles. Definitely has that black licorice smell. It reminds me a lot of like a absinthe kind of flavoring. And I'm not really getting anything else. Absinthe is a hard flavor to kind of overpower with other flavors unless it's in such small doses. It's not like Fluid, but it definitely has that black licorice smell to it. So, let's go ahead and give this some drips in the atomizer. We'll see what it's like. This juice, by the way, is a 12 milligram. Definitely getting a nice throat hit from it. Plenty of vapor on all the juices. Okay, so this juice tastes exactly like Good and Plenty's. You're getting the sweetness from it. You can almost taste like the little hard shell on the outside. A really good black licorice flavor, and the fruity notes I'm getting in there, it doesn't taste exactly, just straight black licorice. It has some fruity stuff in there, but I can't pinpoint what it is. If you've ever had thrown like 4 or 5 Good and Plenty's in your mouth, it tastes exactly like that. Really good licorice flavor, nice and sweet. Kind of has this candy aspect to it. I wasn't really picking up Jaeger bombs, but I am picking up Good and Plenty. If you're one of those people who really likes licorice type vapes and you like fluid and all that good stuff, this is another one to try out. Awesome black licorice. I'll probably be picking up some more at the next vape meet, actually. With that being said, those were 9 juices from, namberjuice.com. Another juice I have tried from them that I could not find was Hippy Blend. Hippy Blend is a really popular juice from them that is a kind of a minty kind of feel to it. It has a little bit of citrus in there. And I have pinpointed what that minty smell is. The kind of taste you're getting from it is something called horehound. It's an herb, and they make some old-time candies with it. But it's like a horehound flavor with a citrus light note to it. It's a pretty good juice. When I first tried it, it was one of those juices, you've never tried anything like that. I've never tried another juice that has a horehound flavor to it. And somehow they have pulled it off to where it actually tastes really, really good. I really, really like that juice, and I would, you guys need to try it if you have any kind of interest in a horehound type of flavor. My favorite juices from Namber Juice would have to be, I don't know, I honestly really like them all. I like Rad and Plenty. I like Hippy Blend. I really like the Atlanta Peach Leaf. I like Melanie. I like the Monterey Beach Blend. It just depends on what I'm vaping, what I'm in the mood for that day. But I think if you picked up any juices from Namber, you're not going to be disappointed in any way. Their prices are a little high. Right now their shipping is really expensive because they're only offering priority. But I have seen a statement from Namber saying that they will be offering first class. So it will be a little bit cheaper for everybody out there wanting to get it. Very, very top-notch juices. And if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, feel free to post in the comments below. I check them regularly, or come visit our forums at www.ecigadvanced.com/forums. As you participate on the forums, you do get points, and with those points, you can cash them in for juices, devices, mods, batteries, drip tips, everything you probably see in the vaping world that you probably need on a day-to-day basis. We have it in our Vape for Free store. You do have to be quick because there are a lot of people on our forums with points saved up, and they do, use this store quite regularly. So, come on there, and it's like a little battle. Everybody really has fun with it, and who doesn't want free stuff, really? Who doesn't want free stuff? I wish I could get free stuff, and I work here. So, as always, subscribe down here. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. And I hope you all enjoyed the review. Stay tuned for an interview with Nick Grim Green and possibly Amber. We'll see. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Keep on vaping.